Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So as you've probably guessed in the title, for today's video I'm going to be filming my May monthly haul, which again is pretty much all Primark clothes. There's a few little bits of makeup, but apart from that it's pretty much all Primark. So this haul is going to be try on because it is pretty much just clothes. I have bought a lot of clothes this month because I tend to wear summer clothes all year round. It's just what I like to do. So obviously now that we're coming into summer, there's been a lot of stuff I'm liking. And this is actually my second to last haul I'll be filming as a child, because a few days after I film the next one I'm going to turn 18. And that's quite scary. So if you do enjoy watching this video, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. And without further ado, let's jump straight on into it. So I have a handful of makeup here which I'm going to start out with before I move on to the actual clothing. So the first thing is the Revolution Pro Full Coverage Camouflage Concealer, and I have this in the shade C1. I got this after I filmed my testing a full face of Revolution Pro, but I'm not a fan of this because I have dry skin. It's really drying and thick, so it kind of looks like it separates on my skin. It was £5, but I just don't get along with it. And then I also picked up the Revolution foundation stick because they finally had them in stock. So I got mine in the shade F3, which is quite dark for me. But even though this is the third shade up, as you'll see, it is still fairly light. And when you blend it in, it's kind of my skin colour. So I don't know if I'm getting more tanned or these sticks are quite light in colour, but this was £5 and it's very similar in texture to the Primark one. It feels kind of bitty, but it does leave a nice finish. I also picked up the Maybelline Dream Cushion Foundation, which has SPF 20, and it's obviously, when you're watching this, I'm away in Norfolk and it's supposed to be really sunny down there and I tend to burn, so I just put something like this on my face, which is very light coverage but does have a bit of SPF in it. I used to have the L'Oreal one, but I think that's been discontinued, so I decided to go for this Maybelline one instead, and this was £15 I think. So this is very dear, but it doesn't break you out or anything. So it just comes with the little cushion padding, so obviously it's a cushion foundation. I don't use that, I just use a brush, and then all the products in there and a little mirror to do it in. Benefit also brought out a Bad Gal Bang mini version of the mascara, so I picked up this for £10, and to be honest, I'm not that much of a fan of it. It's really clumpy, which I already knew before I bought it, so I probably shouldn't have bought it because I know I don't like clumpy mascaras, but I did anyway. So that is what the wand looks like, and for me personally it doesn't work that well, but I feel like if you didn't have many eyelashes this would probably work quite well. This next thing I should have shown in last month's haul, but it never arrived, and that is the Too Faced Life's a Festival Peace, Love and Unicorns eyeshadow palette. This was £36 I think, because they actually ordered it off Too Faced's website and then got it shipped over to England because they had free shipping. I only had to pay £10 for taxes, and they had 25% off everything, and I got two things for free which we'll show you in a minute. So I ended up saving about £40 doing it that way. So the palette is literally a rainbow, like how amazing is that, and it's all like 3D each stripe on the rainbow. So then obviously it's got the glitter and the unicorn on, and then inside it's got all of these really funky holographic shades which can be a little bit hard to work with, but I just love the palette, so I had to have it. One of my favourites is this one called Mystic Rain right here. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's like a super holographic pink. So yeah, I think this works out at about £28-ish. And then with that for free, they gave me a Too Faced full-size sketch marker liquid eyeliner, which is waterproof. So with me having hay fever at the moment, this has been like my best friend because it does not budge. This is in the shade Deep Espresso, which is a brown colour, but it works really well for me. It's just a normal felt tip liner, and I think this is normally about £20, so I was very happy to get that for free. And then the other thing I got for free was the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer. So this is a mini of their Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It just comes in this little packet here, and it smells of chocolate just like their palettes, which is incredible. I know it's a medium deep bronzer, but it isn't that dark. It's kind of similar to Benefit's Hoola, so I can actually wear this when you blend it in properly if I'm wearing foundation. Oh, the smell of that is just incredible. So now we've got all that out of the way, I'm going to move on to the clothing part of this haul. So obviously you're going to see what all of these look like on, but the first thing I got is from PrettyLittleThing, and it's these black leggings, kind of like a viscose material, and then they have the red and white stripe down the leg, which is like really in at the moment. I think these were about £15, but for leggings they're not stretchy, they really like suck you in. So I got these in a size 8, and as you'll see they're a bit hard to get on, but once they're on they do fit okay, and considering they're not long leggings they actually reach the end of my legs, which is pretty good. So I've been loving these from PrettyLittleThing this month. So these are those PrettyLittleThing leggings with the white and red stripes down the side. As I said, they're this weird material and it's making the cropped like all the way down here, when in reality it needs to be a lot higher up. So they are just about high-waisted, but I mean they're just not that stretchy at all. They're really like, the material doesn't stretch for leggings, so as much as I like them, they're not that comfortable. And I feel like even if I sized up it still wouldn't work, because the actual size fits, it's just not enough to like hitch it up enough. But it is also worth noting that again they do reach the end of my legs, and doing that I feel like I'm going to rip them. I've been also trying to get into bodysuits because I've never really worn them before. So I picked up this one from New Look, which I'm pretty sure was £8.99. And it just says on it Je t'aime. And I'm just going to show you the rest of it because it's in French and I can't read French. I'm not even going to attempt to. And then at the top it says 95 Paris, and it just has the pink and blue stripe on it. And considering I'm 5'10", this isn't actually tight on me, like I can do it up at the bottom. So that is really good obviously, and I got this again in a size 8, and it's just kind of easy to like chuck on with shorts in the summer I think. This is the other bodysuit, which is from New Look. This one is a lot tighter, and I did kind of struggle to do it up. So I would say if you're any taller than 5'9", 5'10" like me, I wouldn't really get this unless you didn't do the poppers up at the bottom, because then it'd be okay. But it's just like a really nice vest kind of material. Yeah, it has quite a low neck at the back. I wouldn't really pair it with these black shorts because I feel like it is too much black, but I would definitely pair it with maybe some white shorts, and I'm really liking that. This next thing I've been wearing like all month long. So it's just this knitted cropped jumper from Primark. So this is in a size extra small, which is a 4, but as you can see it is so oversized. If I'd have got any bigger it would have just looked ridiculous. So it has this like tie up detailing down the side where you just do a bow on each side, and I feel like that really adds to it. And considering this was only £10, I feel like if I went to New Look or H&M or somewhere for this I'd end up paying like £25. So that was a really good bargain when I spotted it. So this is the cropped jumper, obviously with the like bow detailing at the side. I don't know what you would call it. I have worn this quite a few times since I got it and paired it with shorts. I really like this, it's comfy, and obviously it's good to pair with shorts because in England it's not that warm. So just having something thick on your top half just kind of helps out. It reaches the end of my arms and it just fits really nicely. Now after buying those red and white striped leggings I went into Primark, and guess what I saw when I walked in? Pretty much the same leggings, but these are actually in a nice legging material, and these were only £6, so they were like pretty much a third of the price. I don't think they're going to be very long somehow because they don't look it. Let me just compare the length. Yeah, so as you can see the PrettyLittleThing ones are quite a fair bit longer, but I do prefer the material on these, so we'll try them on and see how I get on with them. Again, I just got these in a size 8, but they do feel a lot more like stretchy and bigger than the PrettyLittleThing ones did. Now I've got the Primark version of these striped leggings, and oh my god, they are so much better. They're really stretchy, proper like a legging kind of material. Again, they reach like the end of the legs, so it's a win-win situation, and they're so much cheaper. Like, I just prefer these so much. The next thing I got from Primark was this playsuit here. So I had this playsuit pretty much identical last year, but I spilled foundation all down it and ruined it. So it's just got this like Aztec kind of white, black and white print, and then it's got elastic at the back to bring it in, and then it's got like a halter neck detailing like on the straps, and then it just comes down into shorts, but it has frills on the shorts, which just makes it that little bit extra. And this was £6, and again I got this in a size 8. I'm hoping it will fit because I don't want it to be too short, but We will soon find out. So this is that cute little play suit. It is most definitely not too short, which I am so happy about. And it's just a really nice fit. It's like quite loose and airy, which would be perfect on a summer's day. I love these like little frilly legs, and then this is what it looks like from the back. Then obviously it's got the adjustable straps, so you can make it longer if you need to, but the length it came in was absolutely fine for me, so even if you're tall, this is going to fit you most definitely. Now this next top, after I got it in this colour, I realised that they had a lot of other colours which I preferred, but I'd already bought it by this point. So it is this black and white striped crop top, and then it just has this like tie up at the front to add like a bit of extra detailing. It is absolutely tiny on, like it is a proper cropped crop top. But again, I got this in a size 8, and this was only £3. Like for summer clothing at the moment, say you're going on holiday or whatever, Primark really is your place to go because everything is just so cheap and light and cheerful. This top here, I don't know how much of a fan of it I am. It's just the pattern that I'm not really liking. This bit actually came like, basically you can tie it yourself like this, and it came really loosely, so I've just kind of done it really tight and pulled it in more so that it is a better fit to me. I'm really out of breath from keeping on getting changed, but yeah, it's true to size I would say, and for £3, I mean you can't really complain. I'm just not a fan of the pattern. So again, I got another bodysuit, and this one I am absolutely in love with. I'm not sure what it'll look like on, but as in looking at it, it's so nice. So it's got like straps, and then it's off shoulder as well with a frill. I know there's a name for what you would call it when it's like this, but I really do not know what the name is off the top of my head. And it's this like dusty pink kind of colour, and then it has the frill going all across. So this could be like more of a nighttime kind of top, because it does have that like extra detailing, so it looks like you put effort in when really you haven't. And then obviously it just clips up at the bottom. I'm praying this is gonna fit me. And again, I got this in a size 8, and this was only £6. Like I will quite happily pay 15 for that. So this is the like pink frilly bodysuit. I really like it. It most definitely isn't like too tight around here because it's like quite baggy. The other thing is it's kind of picking up every lump and bump. Like there's a label there, and you can literally see all the bits of it. So yeah, I feel like I can move around quite easily and everything. But I do quite like this, and apart from it being that little bit too tight, I do think it looks really nice. I'm not sure if I would pair it with these shorts, but it's a thumbs up. So I also got these black super high waist shorts. As you can see, they are very high waisted, which is great because I wear the most cropped tops in the world, so it can look a bit dodgy if you've got like the whole of your ribs on show. So these will be perfect in summer with something like that. I did have to get these in a size 10 just because there were no 8. I'm hoping they'll be okay. If not, there is belt hooks on it, so I should be able to put a belt on and hopefully they will stay up. And I'm pretty sure these were £10. Yeah, so these were £10, which isn't that cheap for denim shorts. Like in New Look they're only £16–17, but they do feel quite good quality, and obviously they are super high waisted, so I'm hoping they will look good on. So these are the black high waisted shorts. They are most definitely super high waisted. For a 10, they're not like too big on me. They are a little bit big, so maybe I could do with a belt, but with a bodysuit and this extra like layer of material, they do fit pretty nicely. They're not too short or anything, and obviously they are very high waisted, so I feel like these will be getting a lot of wear this summer. The next top I got is one of these rib white like cropped t-shirts kind of. So obviously it's got the white rib detailing, and then it's got a little gold bee embroidered into it. Now obviously I bought this in Manchester, so I don't know if this is because of the Manchester bee, but I also know the bees are kind of in at the moment with Gucci and everything. So maybe it's something to do with that, but whichever way, I really like this. And they did have a lot of these with like different sayings, and every time I go in I keep seeing more of them. So again, this was only £4, which is so good because you can literally live in this in summer. And I got that one in a size 8 as well. This is that little ribbed t-shirt. You've got to kind of be careful what you wear under this because it is very sheer and see-through, but it does just have the little B logo there. And yeah, I feel like with some shorts this will look like really, really nice in summer. I also picked up this Mickey Mouse photo frame. So it's got the Mickey Mouse ears on it, and then it's just got his hands like he's hugging the picture. And this was £4, which I think was a little bit expensive, but it's just really, really cute. The picture which goes in here is 4x4 inches, and obviously most pictures are 6x4, so I'm not sure how I'm going to work with that, but we'll figure something out. I also got this pair of chip shorts, which are grey, and then they've just got chip all over them. Again, these are in a size 8, and I think I'm going to probably use these as pyjama shorts more than daytime ones, because I wouldn't really go walking down the street in them, but to sleep in, these will be so, so nice. And they have a bit of length to them, so they're not like up your bum. And these were £4, which again is really good considering they're Disney. I also got this little love heart plaque which says London on, and it's just got Tower Bridge, a London bus, post box, the Crown, basically everything to do with London. And this was £2, so I can literally just hang this up, and then my mum got the matching trinket dish to go with it. And then the final thing I have to show you in this haul I got from H&M, and it's just another pair of these black leggings with a white stripe down, the same as the ones I've got from New Look pretty much, but this time they were only £8.99, so I thought I'm going to grab these while I see them, because I'm just bored of wearing black leggings all the time, but I can't bother to wear jeans all the time, so I just kind of went in the middle and bought leggings with a stripe on. So yeah, these were £8.99, and I just got them in a size small, so hopefully they'll be long enough. So these are those H&M white stripe leggings. They're kind of like a tracksuit bottom material, you know, that fleecy kind of material you get inside. They're not like super duper soft. They definitely aren't high-waisted. I have really like struggled to get into this height, so they're definitely, I would say, low rise. But they do actually reach the end of my leg, which obviously for me is like a miracle. So they are okay. I just probably couldn't pair it with this top that I've got on because it's quite a bit of skin exposed. So that is everything I have to show you in this month's haul. I hope you have enjoyed watching it. If you have, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I'll be back probably before next Friday because I'll have a holiday vlog going up, but I'll definitely be back next Friday at 4:30 with a brand new video. Bye!